Welcome back to Old Fashioned Health, good health inside and out. I'm Chef Jay, and today we're making Indian potato and pea soup. So, with that being said, let's get started. Alright, what we're going to do first is take our medium-sized yellow onion, and we're just going to do a medium-sized dice. Quick dice, just for aromatics for our soup. And once I dice the onion, I'm going to add it to our potatoes, which are just 2 medium potatoes that have been peeled and cleaned and diced already. So all I'm going to do is add the onions to the potatoes. Like, there we go. And I already have a tablespoon of garlic already diced up. We have our peas that have already been thawed that we're gonna add. And to make this dish even more healthy, you can use the olive oil, but today we're gonna use coconut oil. A lot healthier than your olive oil. Remember, it's all about the good health. And also we're gonna have some good Greek yogurt. And it's organic as well, so it's even better for you. Then we have our regular seasonings, garam masala, coriander, cumin, and chili powder. Now if you want to make this dish a little spicier, you can add chilies, red chilies, that you've seeded and diced or minced together. Alright? So I'm going to take all this over into the stove and we're going to get this party started. First we're going to add in our tablespoon of coconut oil. Alright? Then we're just going to allow this to melt. You can see that the coconut oil is pretty firm, but it melts down just like you would have lard or the canister of Crisco that your parents may used to use to fry chicken back in the 80s. While that's melting, we're going to add our garlic. Alright. And then we're going to add our potatoes and onions. And all we're going to do is let this saute around a little bit. While these vegetables are sauteing, we're going to go ahead and add our dry seasonings. First, a teaspoon of garam masala. Another teaspoon of coriander. Just a little bit more. There we go. Chili powder. And the reason why we're adding the dry seasonings now are so that the flavors will bloom. You always want to season in layers. And then next, cumin. We're going to finish her off with a little bit of salt. And some freshly cracked black pepper. This is starting to smell really good. Alright. So all we're going to do is just let this saute. And what we're doing is beginning the cooking process for the potatoes. So then that cuts down your cook time overall for the entire dish. We're just going to let this sweat out, and when we come back, we're going to add our veggie stock and allow this soup to come to a boil. So now that our potatoes have sauteed and are halfway done, we're gonna add 1 quart of veggie stock. There we go. And what we're gonna do now is allow for the stock to come to a boil. And then once it's been cooking for about 15 minutes, we're gonna check the tenderness of the potatoes and the flavors, and then add our peas and our yogurt. Let it simmer for another 3 minutes, and we should have a wonderful product. So what we're gonna do is reduce our heat by half to medium low to a simmer. We're gonna toss in our peas. And next, our 3 tablespoons of yogurt. And what we're gonna do is just allow for this to simmer and all the flavors to marry. This is starting to look good. Our potatoes are done and our peas are too, so let's plate up. Now we're gonna bowl up this wonderful soup. It looks so tasty and smells so great. Make sure we get enough the good stuff in here. Now to finish it off, I'm gonna add a little bit of cilantro just to give it a nice little light flavor. And there you have it. Indian potato and pea soup. Boy, that looks great. Let's see how this soup tastes. Wow. Thanks for joining me here today on Old Fashioned Health, where it's good health inside and out. Here we made this wonderful Indian potato and pea soup. I'm Chef Jay, and until next time, remember, every bite matters.